Have you ever found yourself waking up multiple times at night just to use the bathroom? Maybe at first, you thought it was just a normal part of aging, something that happens to everyone. But now, it's starting to feel like a real problem. You're losing sleep, waking up tired, and feeling frustrated. And let's be honest, those extra trips to the bathroom aren't just annoying, they're affecting your quality of life. See, most people assume that nighttime urination is caused by an aging bladder, a weak pelvic floor, or even an enlarged prostate. But in most cases, that's not the real problem. The truth is, for nearly 90% of people dealing with frequent nighttime urination, the root cause is actually insulin resistance, something that has nothing to do with your bladder at all. By the end of this video, you'll have a step-by-step plan to finally sleep through the night without all those bathroom trips. No expensive medications, no risky procedures, just simple, natural changes that actually work. Now, before we dive in, I'd love to know, where are you tuning in from? Comment below and share your city. I always enjoy hearing from you. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more tips like these. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming up next. Point 1. The real cause of nighttime urination. What does insulin have to do with waking up to pee at night? Well, let me explain it in a simple way. Every time you eat, especially foods that are high in sugar or carbohydrates, your body releases insulin. Insulin's job is to move sugar from your blood into your cells, where it can be used for energy. But over time, especially if you eat a lot of processed foods, bread, pasta, or sugary snacks, your cells stop responding to insulin the way they should. This is what we call insulin resistance. When your body becomes insulin resistant, it has to release more and more insulin just to keep your blood sugar under control. And that's where the trouble starts. High insulin levels don't just affect your blood sugar, they also mess with your kidneys and bladder. Here's what happens. High insulin tells your kidneys to filter more fluids, even if you haven't been drinking extra water. It also pulls excess sugar into your urine, which forces your body to flush out more liquid. And on top of that, insulin overstimulates the nerves that control your bladder, making you feel like you need to go, even when you don't. That's why so many people struggle with waking up multiple times at night to pee, even if they've tried cutting back on water or taking bladder supplements. If insulin resistance is behind your nighttime urination, no amount of prostate medication or bladder training is going to fix it. You have to fix the insulin problem first. This doesn't just happen to men. Women deal with nighttime urination just as often, even though they don't have a prostate. That's another sign that this issue isn't just about an aging bladder. It's about what's happening inside your body. Point 2. The domino effect. See, your body is like a well-connected system. When one part is off balance, everything else starts to fall apart. Insulin resistance doesn't just mess with your blood sugar. It throws off your entire fluid regulation system, leading to more urination at night. Here's how it works. 1. High insulin overstimulates your kidneys. Normally, your kidneys filter out waste and maintain the right amount of fluids in your body. But when insulin levels are too high, they send a signal to your kidneys to flush out more fluids than necessary. That's why you keep waking up to pee, even if you haven't had much to drink before bed. 2. Too much insulin makes your bladder more sensitive. Your bladder has nerves that control when you feel the urge to go. When insulin levels are too high, these nerves become overactive, making you feel like you need to urinate more often, even when your bladder isn't actually full. That's why you might feel the urge to pee but only release a small amount each time. 3. Cortisol, your stress hormone, rises at night. Insulin resistance triggers an increase in cortisol, the hormone responsible for stress. When cortisol is high at night, it makes your body feel more alert instead of relaxed. This makes your bladder more sensitive and keeps your kidneys working overtime, pulling even more fluid into your bladder. The result? You wake up feeling like you have to pee. 4. Magnesium levels drop, making bladder control harder. Insulin resistance also depletes magnesium, a mineral that helps your muscles, including your bladder, relax. When your body is low on magnesium, your bladder can't hold as much urine, and your pelvic floor muscles become weaker. This is a big reason why both men and women struggle with bladder control as they age. 5. Testosterone levels drop, weakening your bladder even more. A lot of people think testosterone is just a male hormone, but women need it too, especially for muscle strength. When insulin resistance lowers your testosterone, It weakens the muscles that help control your bladder. That's why both men and women start experiencing more bladder leaks and nighttime urination as their insulin resistance gets worse. 6. Your sleep gets worse, which makes the problem even bigger. Every time you wake up to pee, your body releases a small burst of stress hormones. This makes it harder to fall back asleep, and before you know it, you're stuck in a vicious cycle. Waking up, more stress, higher insulin, more bladder sensitivity, waking up again. Point 3. The biggest mistake, late night snacking. How can a small evening snack make such a big difference? After all, a little yogurt, a handful of nuts, or even a piece of fruit before bed seems harmless, right? But here's the problem. Every time you eat, even a small snack, your insulin spikes. And the later you eat, the worse this effect becomes. When you eat, your body releases insulin to help process the food. But if you eat too close to bedtime, your insulin levels remain elevated while you sleep. And that's where the trouble begins. 1. High insulin keeps your kidneys working overtime. Instead of slowing down at night like they're supposed to, your kidneys stay overactive, pulling extra fluid into your bladder. This means you wake up feeling the urge to pee, even if you didn't drink much water. 2. Insulin spikes send a direct signal to your bladder. Elevated insulin makes your bladder more sensitive, making you feel like you need to go, even if it's only a little bit. This is why some people wake up multiple times at night, only to find they barely release any urine. 3. Blood sugar fluctuations create a stress response. When you eat late at night, your body struggles to regulate blood sugar. This triggers a cortisol spike, which makes you more alert and prevents deep sleep. The result? More bathroom trips and even worse sleep quality. 4. Certain healthy snacks are the worst offenders. Even if you're choosing what seems like a healthy bedtime snack, fruit, yogurt, or even nuts, it can still spike your insulin. And guess what? That insulin spike means your body will keep pulling fluids into your bladder, making you wake up to pee. If you're tired of waking up multiple times a night, the first step is cutting out late-night snacks completely. It's one of the easiest and most effective ways to reduce insulin spikes, give your kidneys a break, lower bladder sensitivity, sleep through the night without interruption. If you're used to eating late at night, stopping might feel tough at first. But here's what you can do instead. Make sure your dinner includes enough protein and healthy fats. These help keep you full longer. Stay hydrated throughout the day so you don't mistake thirst for hunger. If you really need something, stick to herbal tea or a small handful of nuts, but avoid anything high in sugar or carbs. Most people don't realize just how much their eating habits affect their bladder. But if you can commit to no snacks after dinner, you'll likely find yourself sleeping longer and waking up far less often. Point 4. The vicious cycle. You've probably noticed that on nights when you sleep badly, you wake up even more often to use the bathroom. And the more you wake up, the harder it is to fall back asleep. But why does this happen? Let's break it down. How poor sleep increases nighttime urination. 1. Every time you wake up, your body releases stress hormones. When you get up in the middle of the night, even for a quick trip to the bathroom, your body experiences a small stress response. This causes your adrenal glands to release cortisol, the stress hormone. Cortisol signals your body to raise blood sugar levels, which means, you guessed it, more insulin is released. 2. More insulin equals more bladder activity. As we've already discussed, high insulin levels stimulate your kidneys and bladder. So now, instead of resting, your body is back to flushing out extra fluids, making you need to pee again. This is why you might wake up at 2 a.m., then again at 4 a.m., and then again at 6 a.m. It's a chain reaction. 3. Broken sleep weakens your bladder muscles. Deep sleep is when your body repairs muscles and restores hormone balance. If you're constantly waking up, your bladder muscles don't get the rest they need, making them more sensitive and less able to hold urine overnight. 4. Poor sleep worsens insulin resistance. When you don't get enough deep sleep, your cells become less responsive to insulin the next day. This means your body has to release even more insulin to control blood sugar, worsening the whole cycle. The worse your insulin resistance gets, the more times you'll wake up at night to pee. If you want to stop waking up so often, you need to protect your sleep quality. Here are a few simple but powerful steps you can take. Make your bedroom as dark as possible. Even small amounts of light, like from a phone screen or night light, can mess with your body's sleep hormones. Try blackout curtains and turn off screens at least an hour before bed. Avoid caffeine and alcohol in the evening. Caffeine keeps your bladder active, and alcohol disrupts deep sleep, both of which increase nighttime urination. Set a regular sleep schedule. Going to bed and waking up at the same time every day trains your body to sleep deeper. Relax before bed. Activities like deep breathing, meditation, or light stretching help lower cortisol levels, making it easier for your bladder to stay calm at night. Get enough magnesium. Magnesium helps relax your muscles, including your bladder. If you're low on magnesium, your bladder will be more sensitive, leading to frequent urges. Even just 30 more minutes of deep sleep per night can make a huge difference in reducing how often you wake up to pee. Point 5. Step-by-step plan to fix nighttime urination for good. Step 1. Stop snacking after dinner. Set a firm rule: no eating after dinner. If you feel hungry, drink water or herbal tea. Make sure your dinner includes healthy fats and protein to keep you full longer. For many people, this one change alone makes a huge difference in how often they wake up at night. Step 2. Switch to a low-carb, insulin-friendly diet. A low-carb diet keeps insulin levels steady and helps your body process fluids properly. Eat more non-starchy vegetables, leafy greens, broccoli, cauliflower, healthy fats, avocados, olive oil, nuts, seeds, and high-quality protein, wild-caught fish, grass-fed beef, organic eggs. Avoid sugary foods, grains, bread, pasta, rice, and processed foods that spike insulin. Drink plenty of water during the day, but reduce intake 2 to 3 hours before bed. Step 3. Add intermittent fasting. Spacing out your meals gives your body a break from insulin spikes, helping to reverse insulin resistance and reduce bladder sensitivity. Start by eating 3 meals a day with no snacks. Once that feels easy, try eating just 2 meals a day, lunch and dinner, and skipping breakfast. This allows your body to reset and reduces nighttime urination naturally. Step 4. Get enough healthy salt. A lot of people think reducing salt helps with fluid retention, but too little salt can actually increase nighttime urination. Use Himalayan salt or sea salt instead of processed table salt. Make sure you're getting enough sodium to support kidney function and hormone balance. Step 5. Strengthen your bladder muscles. Both men and women experience weaker bladder control as they age, but you can improve it with a few simple exercises. Pelvic floor exercises, Kegels, help tighten the muscles that control urination. Squats and resistance training strengthen overall muscle tone, reducing bladder urgency. For men, boosting testosterone levels through diet and exercise also improves bladder control. Step 6. Fix magnesium and vitamin D deficiency. 2 of the most important nutrients for bladder health are magnesium and vitamin D, but many older adults are low on both. Magnesium relaxes the bladder muscles and reduces overactivity. Vitamin D improves insulin sensitivity and supports better sleep. Try taking magnesium glycinate, about 400 milligrams per day, and vitamin D3, 5,000 IU per day. Step 7. Improve your sleep quality. Since poor sleep makes nighttime urination worse, protecting your sleep is just as important as fixing your diet. Make your bedroom dark, cool, and quiet. Avoid screens, phones, TV, an hour before bed. Blue light messes with sleep hormones. Practice deep breathing or meditation to lower cortisol and relax your bladder before sleep. Even small improvements in sleep quality can drastically reduce how many times you wake up at night. By following these 7 simple steps, you're not just stopping nighttime urination, you're improving your entire health. No more restless nights. No more running to the bathroom every few hours. No more waking up exhausted. Point 6. Track your progress. The simple pee journal trick. Each night before bed, write down just 3 things. What you ate after 6 p.m., or if you avoided eating completely. How many times you woke up to pee that night. Anything else that might have affected your sleep, stress, caffeine, alcohol, etc. That's it. Just 3 simple notes. Why does this help? Because after a few nights, you'll start seeing patterns. What you'll learn from your journal. Did skipping late-night snacks reduce your bathroom trips? Did avoiding alcohol or caffeine make a difference? Did drinking too much water too late in the evening cause more wake-ups? Did a better sleep routine help keep your bladder calm? By looking at your notes, you'll see exactly what's triggering your nighttime urination. And once you spot the problem, you can adjust accordingly. After a few nights of tracking, you might notice something like, wow, I didn't wake up as much when I stopped eating at night. I drank coffee too late today, and I woke up 3 times again. When I slept in a cooler room, I had fewer urges to pee at night. This journal isn't just about tracking your problem. It's about tracking your progress. And when you start seeing improvements, you'll be more motivated to keep going. Nighttime urination doesn't have to be just part of aging. You now have the tools to take control of your bladder, sleep through the night, and wake up feeling rested. If you found this helpful, let me know in the comments. How many times do you wake up at night to pee? And if you try this plan, come back and share your results. I'd love to hear how it's working for you. And of course, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more simple, science-backed health tips.